Good afternoon, welcome. It's Anna here, and I'm here with a thrift haul again. I have been to my local thrift stores twice in a week. Once with my youngest daughter looking for stuff, and once with my eldest daughter, who is soon moving away from home into her own first apartment. And she needed some stuff. I wanted to go check it out. And of course, I did not go home empty-handed. So I want to show you what I found. To start with miscellaneous stuff, I found this small tray. I have to clean it, I see. It was $1. I thought it could be nice to just keep when I do my craft with me's and keep stuff on, so that I don't have to use the crinkly packaging. So I'm pleased with that one. I'm always on the lookout for that kind of small trays. Then we move on to textiles, and first I found this. It was $1, and this is a nice little tablecloth, and I haven't seen these before. I think instead of round oilies, it's like flower shaped, and I think they're quite cute. I will probably use them individually or maybe a few, but I really like that one. It was beautiful and cute. Love the color as well. It's a bit more off-white or beige if you compare to the white tablecloth I have underneath. Then I found a piece of, it's like ticking, and this was also $1, and it's vintage, and it's not much, but this will be used, I can tell you. Really nice woven material. Happy about that. I'm always on the lookout for striped cloth or ticking to use in my crafting. Another little tablecloth for $2, and it's thin and long, and it's quite modern, but I love using these flowers in individual different projects, so I tend to just cut them out and use them as small individual pieces, and here is lots of them, so I'm very happy about that. That will be used. Then my eldest daughter found this. It's also a tablecloth, and it's quite big, but it's probably from the 50s maybe, but it's got lots of different images of houses and places around here, and she said, why don't you cut them out and use them as pockets in your books? And I thought that was a real cool idea. So I am going to do that. I'm sorry for the dog. My neighbors are just backing out their car. Salmo! 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 He will be quiet soon. Yes, so that was fun, I think. And that was $1. Not very much. There we go. Oh, I folded it the wrong way. Someone has been pressing it. Yes, and oh yeah, this is also miscellaneous. I found a brooch. I have to get this out of the packaging. I don't know if you remember, in the winter I found a brooch that was made out of, excuse me, Samo, tyst! I'm sorry, a brooch that was made out of pearl. And I found another one. You know the pearl buttons? This is one that is made out of the same material. and it's vintage, and I love it. It's very beautiful, and this will go on top of a journal as a closure. For instance, if you have lace or something, you can put this on. Lovely flower. I just adore it. And I think that was $2. Yes, $2. Then I found a small, this is also $1. It's just a photo that has, or a postcard maybe, that has been framed. And the frame will be probably go back to the thrift store, but this building is where I had my first summer job, or one of my first. It's like a museum today, and I dressed up in clothes from the late 1800s, early 1900s, and kids came there and you taught them how to make food over an open fire and how to make, I remember we made pancakes and vegetable soup, and you went out around the corner here. There was a garden, vegetable garden and herb garden, and you picked herbs and vegetables and you used inside, and you had to make a fire every morning. And I remember we also washed clothes outside, and we hung them up on a clothesline, and we we did all kind of stuff. We were 3 or 4 people who took our turn, but I really enjoyed when I found this. It was quite fun, so I had to keep it, or I might just put it on my wall. I don't know, I will see, but I had to have it. And of course there is books. I cannot help myself. First I found this one, the small book about dogs, and this is a kid's book, and it was $1. And I don't know if I want to use it or not. I thought my kids could think it was fun to read, and then also some cute pictures. I don't know, we'll see. But I love dogs, so this was fun. My brother has a dog like that. Very cute. Yeah. So that was $1, and we'll see. That's cute. Then I found another one that will be used. I am a sucker for marble covers, and this one was very beautiful. It was $2. It's like almost like golden and different colors. I just adore it. And then the spine, I love that there is numbers down here. And I thought you could do something fun with that. And this is actually a book about Carl von Linné. I have told you about him before. There's kind of cute little images here and there as well. Some of them, at least, that can be used. Some flowers, different things. There's a flower. And it's about Carl von Linnaeus and his trip to northern Sweden in 1732. And the book itself was published in 1957, but it's fun. But mainly I bought it for the cover because I just love it. It will make a beautiful book one day. Then, of course, I had to buy some books for cutting up because I have so many right now and I have to stop buying them. But I find things so interesting all the time, and I want to look at them myself. This is quite a modern book. It's about, it was $4 actually. It's about full of images from parties and different, like Christmas and Easter and so on, different festivities. Wow, love the pink end papers that can be used. And once again, beautiful images and that I can use and make faux someone's, photographs. So, and it's mostly black and white, and then there is some color as well, of course. This is what it was like. Not when I grew up, but when my brothers did. It's fun. So it is full of images from different eras. Of course. In Swedish history, here's some weddings. Lots and lots of weddings, of course. And midsummer. Ooh, cool. Easter. So there are all kind of things. Oh, I love that. Everybody's sitting here drinking coffee or tea, but probably coffee. It's from 1900. Oh, it's a New Year's Eve's dinner. I just love that image. Maybe that will have to go into my big grunge journal now. Oh, that was fun. Anyway, I am very pleased with that. I will have to go through it and harvest it. Then I found another big one. This was $5. It's about a Swedish painter called Carl Larsson. And I know I have talked about him before. He's quite famous in Sweden, and he lived in France for a bit. And he was very good at painting. I love his images. I hope you can see some of it at least. This is from his French era. And this is where he met his later to be wife, I think, in Grèce, in France. And he lived in Dalarna, a place where I have been a lot lately. In the last few years, we have gone there with our caravan. That is our Nobel Prize winning Selma Lagerlöf. August Strindberg. So all these images of his kids, I just adore them. I just adore these kids. Beautiful, beautiful. This is Christmas. This is Christmas. So, but I have, oh, that was risque. I haven't decided. That's his wife, Karin. She was beautiful, and she made lots and lots of furniture, and she made designed things in their home. She made the stage, and he painted it, we can say. And she had all these bright colors, and nobody had that before her in Sweden. I think it's quite fun. Yeah, so this one will probably go into my own private library because I enjoy it so much, and I have several books now with him. Yeah, so now I have a few books that was from online auctions. Let's start with this. It's about Titanic. We have a Swedish researcher called Claes-Göran Wetterholm. He's written many books about this, about Titanic, and this one is from 2008. And yeah, it's full of stories and images and so on. And this is also mostly for reading and for my own private library. But I'm happy that I got it because I have been looking for it secondhand for a long time. From the same seller, I bought this very grungy book. It's been lying in some kind of moisture. I believe it's been host to some bookworms at some point. Doesn't smell though. Love the end papers. And this is a antique book from 1883, published in Chicago in a Swedish. It's actually in Swedish, and it's a Swedish English instruction on how to write letters, both personal letters and business letters, and quite interesting. Oh, there's some kind of note. Cool. Yeah, so I think that's fun. I'm gonna see if I can find if it's been bookworms in this or not. There's no signs in the book. I will have to flip through it and see. And if it has, I'm gonna put it in the freezer for a while. But it's been spilled ink on it and all kind of stuff, and I love it. And this will make a very cool grungy book one day. Then I have two things from my favorite online seller. He sends me so much cool stuff. First, it's some kind of teacher's material about how to learn or teach kids about the human body. So it's all kind of drawings on the body, and this will be used somewhere somehow. But also the cover itself, wow! My head is spinning on this, making stuff for my big journals. It hasn't got a yes, 1935, so it's not antique, it's just vintage, but so cool. And then we have one of those books. In Swedish it's called Märkbok, and it's full of instructions on how to embroider on sheets and other stuff, and mark them with your own embroider stuff on them, initials or whatever on clothes. And this is stuff that someone put in here. That's fun. This is for bed sheets, it says. And these images will definitely be used. The pages will be used. Oh, and someone put in there, this is what they painted, and then they drew it on the sheet, and then they embroidered. And some old pins. Oh, that's so cool. And some more. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. So that's a find. And this, I just paid like $2 for this. All kind of alphabets and other stuff. And I think I have my mother's copy of this somewhere. But I don't want to use that. So I'm happy that I found this. And this is something that was supposed to be embroidered. And something fell out. Monogram. So happy about that. That was all of my thrift finds for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, like, subscribe, and let me know down below if something spoke to you more than other things, what you think was the best find of today. I will talk to you guys really soon. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye.